All right, so I've been covering a little bit of the right to repair argument going on right now. Um, Here's an update on it. So on June 18th, 2026, Ford CEO says modern cars are too complicated for home mechanics to repair. Okay, that's a little bit true. You know, they're complicated. They got a bunch of computers in them and stuff. That's great, but that doesn't mean a home mechanic can't do it. Or do, But why are they not fighting for certifications? Why are they fighting for access? Wait, that's not. Oh, why am I asking that? I already know the answer. That's for money because they try to say cybersecurity this and they don't want people hacking your cars. Well, blah, 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 blah. Well, then how about you make the repair information and access to software available to certified mechanics and repair shops? Money issue. Let's see. Trump promoted something called the Freedom to Fix. Sorry, I gotta look up my little notes here. Which tells the EPA to start removing barriers that have made it harder and more expensive for Americans to repair the vehicles that they already own. Uh, it also clarifies what repairs citizens can legally make on emission systems without violating the law. They're also trying to make it to where parts take longer to hit the market, which makes competition decrease, which makes price go up, which means customers have less choices. How did the federal government react? They want to make it easier. They are on the consumer side. This kind of backfired in automakers' face. Um, Also, Trump issued multiple federal pardons to people who got locked up for repairing their own vehicle. And it's not just misdemeanor cases, it's actual felony cases. Another fact, dealers service only 30% of the vehicles that they sell. They are trying to make it much higher. They want 100%, but that's not even realistic. But that's what they are trying to do. And it's not about right to repair. It's now the question is who actually owns the vehicle? If you pay shit, even $30,000 for a brand new car, do you actually own it? They're also trying to set mileage limits. So, say anything over 1,000 miles, they want to charge you extra for. Well, that, my friend, is called a lease. I don't think that's going to work either. But the most recent update on this is that it backfired in their face, and Trump is on the consumer side, actually, which is crazy because government usually backs the businesses. But as of right now, independent repair shops and consumers have the victory in this fight, and it looks like it's going to stay that way. And realistically, even if they got their way, it, you would be waiting weeks, months, maybe even years to get your vehicle repaired, because if everybody had to take their vehicle to the dealership, there's not enough bays or not enough dealerships to even sustain that. So yeah, and then the fight that they're trying to make it to where only you can get parts at the dealership, that's bullshit. Like, no, they're trying to literally control anything and everything about a vehicle. And it's just like, wow, corporations are getting so greedy. Like, so greedy. Like, y'all are dealership. The reason they want to control the repair stuff is because that's where they make most of their money. Because guess what? It doesn't really cost them anything to repair a vehicle. It costs the technicians. The technicians buy the tools and all that. Dealerships don't supply the techs with that. And the technicians only take home a small percentage of what they charge. So, really, a dealership is there to sell cars. That's how they should make their money, not repairing vehicles. If anything, the technicians should be making majority of the repair money. Anyways, I'll keep y'all updated with anything else I find out. Have a good one. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe for any automotive content. I post anything and everything automotive related. Thank you.